Okay, there we go. Been a good while since you last hopped on nuclear properly. Welcome back. Has your head injury fully recovered? Because obviously, like, you've had that issue weeks ago. I was just wondering if, like, your head injury had fully recovered. That is a very blurry image. Yeah, well, if you could hear me, Zydo, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have upgraded my Discord server and made it to where you could choose channels you want to see. If you want to see the mature channels, you can select whatever you want now. Since I've changed the way how I make people choose what channels they want upon joining my Discord server. Or if they're members already. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, like, if you're curious and if you want to just add those to the channels that you want to see. They're there. Right, so on to what I want to talk about first in regards to my Shinobi Reward Run series. There is that repeat event with the Homura, and I've already played it last year, so then this stream today of Shinobi Reward Run, it'll be my last stream where I play repeat events altogether. After that, it'll only just be new events from here on out. Yeah, the repeat events, I'll just be doing those off stream at my own time. Right, so, well, I've already mentioned her name already. I've already mentioned her name already in the chat, but yeah, I've seen her already about White becoming a playable time and character soon. See if I can find her here. Just like around this area. Here she is. Yeah, so apparently she's gonna become a playable character soon. Not pretty much a long time supporter character in the game, now becoming a playable character soon. Which she'll be coming in December. Given that she'll first appear in the package version and then eventually be buyable with gems 2 weeks after. I'm looking forward to having her in the harem. So, Big Hammer, that means she does slow attacks just like Murasaki. At least that's what I'm guessing. Because usually giant weapons, you do heavy damage, but they're pretty slow. Or just the heavier the weapon, the slower the attacks. It's basically that kind of logic. Two lives. Yeah, so it seems like you'd usually come onto the stream whenever I play action, or whenever I stream Action Time in. Not really for any of the other games that I play, huh? Shit, not even Horizon Walker, for that matter. It seems like Caldor's not shown up tonight, or they might show up later if they do see the live link. Let's see. So, just the usual. I go as far as I can in reaching hard difficulty, and fail any of the sections. That's where I stop. And I'm just gonna be skipping a lot since I've already done the event last year, like I said. Definitely should take the opportunity to like buy some games from Steam now that they got that whole Black Friday discount event going on right now. If only she fought a little bit faster, that would have been great.
このフランシスさんが一肌脱いであげちゃうか。フランシスファミリーのドン、フランシスとは私のことだ。
those guys are gonna be annoying as fuck once I get to the higher difficulties. Oh, right, I forgot. I changed it. Oh. うん、interesting. Oh no, right, this was... Oh no, that event came out around a time when Asa was new. Right. I've also put up like a little poll on the Mature Gaming channel to vote on which time and I want to do for another time and cinema stream. And so far it's a tie between Nagi, Rin, and Aina.
敵はすべてねじ伏せる。
I also saw that the goatee awards thing for Steam's here. I've already put in my vote for the game that I want to nominate for, but knowing how that shit works, don't think that's gonna be a case. Because they usually always give it to some AAA slop or some shit like that. That always wins those places. I don't think Horizon Walker's gonna win, not by a long shot, sadly. And it's just probably gonna go to some AAA slop or something, as usual. Yeah, we don't want any of that bullshit. New newsletter. Let's see, who have I not been using much in a while? Definitely some of them. Let me give Ozma a run. Also got her a sports outfit because I liked how it looked on her, and which I had to change up the colors a little bit. Also, I need to open up my windows since it's a bit warm IRL. Right, yeah. She runs like one of those old school Final Fantasy character graphics. Now that it's come to mind that she just runs like like a Final Fantasy character during the PS2 days. There it is. And still not dead. There we go. There it is. You know, now looking at it, by comparing Asagi and Sakura, just Micah and Asuma are pretty much the ghetto version of Asagi and Sakura. For good reason. Because Azusa and Micah, they're pretty much ghetto sisters. No, my health was definitely above 50%. I'm gonna do this a bit differently. I'm gonna start with the... Once I get to hard mode, I'm gonna try out the characters that wouldn't be able to handle hard mode in active events. Just gonna see or they stand in strength. Let's see who actually survives until they eventually make it to Mirabelle to use it again. The other characters, they aren't getting their spotlight in the main story. Like with Aina, for instance. I guess the devs are still focused on the clone Yukikaze and Murasaki story right now, that they haven't really focused on new stories to do after that arc ends. Maybe they might actually bring in the other characters into the main story, who knows. But it just feels like for the most part they haven't really focused too much on bringing the other characters into the main story, like Aina, Eleanor, Ragnarok, and the others that have come out recently. With the exception of a few characters like with Lapis and Spinel. But besides that, that's it. Missed it. Okay, so it looks like she can handle normal mode just fine. Hard mode, I'm not so sure. Just one way to find out, I guess. And I'm already on my way to 8k gems. First time I've reached that number. First time reaching it live. Yeah, again, she also suffers from slow attacks, but does deliver heavy damage. And that's the reason why I don't use slow fighting Titans in the battle arena. Since they're just gonna take a lot more damage than they are dealing to enemies in the long run. I guess now it's time to put them to the ultimate test. On cracked out hard mode with this event. Time to put them to the test. See where their strength lies. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn that off. We'll start at the bottom. Yeah, we'll start at the bottom, so... Then starting with Azuma. See if she can survive this. And already losing a lot of health. No. Yeah. Sora might be promising. Oh yeah, Sora's definitely looking like Sora's definitely looking promising for damage, keeping her distance. Well, she has a bow, so of course she's gonna be fine. It's a waste, but I'll just get more. Okay, that charged up fast, but it was also attacking as well. Oh. Alright, let's see the results. Oh, not too shabby, Sora, not too shabby. You show some promise. Oh, okay, that's what that meant. I see. Mitch is already prepared for Christmas, so... I mean, the colors already gave it away, so yeah.
必ず
Hmm.
私ですか。よろしくお願いします。
See how Eleanor does here. Definitely gonna take a lot of damage.
深き黒の森のエレオノール、参ります。リフレットレイ。いい感じ、いい感じ。止まりなさい。まるで鬼の一撃だね。怪物の母たる青の名で水よ、私に力を貸して。オース・オブ・ヴィーナス。リフレットレイ。
Well, goodbye to one of the stars. Because I don't think Eleanor's gonna make it.
いい感じ、いい感じ。リフレットレイ。止まりなさい。どこだ。やっちゃえ。小さな力でお見事。リフレットレイ。まだあの子を見つけられていないのに。
Or all of them. No chance, but fuck it, we'll give it a try.
おっしゃー、上村舞香の出番だ。天が広い。メイドフレイム。刃の受けを止めるな。天が広い。動き続けろ。メイドフレイム。くっそー。ちくしょう。
And you see that right there, that's the problem when players try to use raw strength to win in the battle arena. Like, yeah, you're delivering damage, but then look at your Taimanen's damage being taken away by the other Taimanen. That's why you need the best of 3. A lot of health, a shitload of damage, but most importantly, just surviving the battle arena. No, health, a shitload of damage delivered to the enemy, but also be very, very fast. And it's those 3 things that will give you an advantage in the battle arena. Which is why I'm at the top. I'm at the door of the top league when I get my 75 gems a week.
行くぞ。しっかりついてこい。
Was it? Oh, it's by critical points, right?
行くぞ。しっかりついてこい。
Okay. Okay, right. It's arranged by critical points.
任務開始行くぞ。螺旋山嵐の日私たちの歌を聴け。傷は治らないのか。任務失敗だと。何が悪かったんだ。
And maybe... Maybe that's why people in the battle area just go with raw strength, because... Well, probably not to all of them, but some probably just rely on heavy super armor. Or just heavily relying on super armor to their advantage. Maybe that's why they throw in characters that do big damage each time, but like I said, that would not help them in the long run. Maybe that's why they do it.
さあ行きましょう。戦場へ。このカーラに立ち向かう勇者はいるかしら？
Yeah, so out of all the others, seems like Sora so far shows some promise. So let's see how Kara does. Shazer.
やれるだけやってみましょうか。花のしずるがお相手を務めさせていただくわ。
I guess it's really more of like which Timon is able to keep the enemies at bay. That's the real question. Okay, Shizuru shows promise. Shizuru showing some promise here. She's surviving, but I need to dodge. I need to be dodging more. Oh. Okay, would she survive this? I mean, I've already lost the chance to get the stars, but I'm just gonna see if she can survive all of this. She survived long enough to reach the boss.
すまない。不覚を取った。
Alright, who's next? Oh.
よし、行くぞ。さあ、ついてこい。
I wonder if the Undying partner in her name would live up to this. Guess not. So yeah. They still need more damage power. They still need a lot of damage power. They still need more work till they reach the power of Mirabelle and Renko. Mirabelle and Nagi.
さあ行くぞ。我に続け。魔界騎士イングリッド、入る。終焉国連までか。
Right, that EA Sports FC26 user definitely got banned because they were just doing spam through a lot of streamers' chat. That's probably why it led to their ban on Twitch. It's probably like a temporary one anyway, so I think they might be back in 2 days. Since usually temporary bans last for 3 days and then the channel's back on.
出張回転だよ。 それ遊んであげるからかかってきな。
Okay, so you have to be inside it in order to make it do some real damage.
違いを見せてやる。タイミングなら任せる。それ以上の無理は禁物だ。連宣言。援護する。
Yeah, kind of, cause the way how she delivers her attacks. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering, Hellcast, I'm just testing out my lower strength Taimanins on hard mode, see how far they get, and then I'll work my way towards the ones that I normally use on hard mode during the events. So, how you been, man? Oh, also, since you weren't here, I'm finally working. I finally, got to work on my new job. And they've already given me my hours for these 2 weeks, so I'm content with it. A lot of afternoon and night shifts, but I don't mind. Since I get some days off where I'm able to stream at night. Yeah, she's not surviving this. Well, I mean, my ships, well, for the most part, with my ships right now, they start in the afternoon. And then a few days, they start in, like, almost in the middle of the day. But for the most part, my ships usually just start in the afternoon, and then I finish at night. For the most part. Delayed much for the F ability. 2:10 p.m. Nope. Right, you have a full-time shift. For me, I have a part-time shift, because that's what I've applied for. Although the thing with me when I go to work, I pretty much don't stress that. I'm pretty much in the zone, just doing my thing. Doesn't really matter how many people come into the store. Well, I got a department store job, but yeah, it doesn't really matter how many people come to the store. I'm pretty much chilled out. Work hasn't been stressful, or at least they haven't given me the type of work that's stressful. But yeah, it's not that bad. So, let's see how Psycho fares.
風魔彩花参ります。さあ参りましょうか若様。
Attacks. Okay, and there's her overclock gears. Oh. Oh, her run changed too. Oh. Her run had changed as well. She doesn't run as awkward as before. And now she's a running Playboy bunny. You only notice these small details when you use the less meaningful. No. You only notice the small details when you use certain things that you haven't used in a while. But anyway. Okay, so the overclock ability appears, it just makes her fight even faster. So that's what it does exactly. Since her renewal. And her defeat animations also changed. Yeah, basically what I'm doing is just stress testing my lower level timing instead. Have less critical points than the other ones. That's basically what I'm doing right now with the hard mode for this repeat event. I still am gonna get the Halloween version of Homero so I can upgrade her. Since I have her as my main supporter for Mirabelle. In which she launches that giant pumpkin that does a shit ton of damage in one direction. Nope. Pain. Pain when your characters just fail and they're not delivering enough damage. So then, well, if you're still there, so is it just morning shifts that you do now, or is it like different time frames of the day depending on the shift? Wait, hold on. Okay, Aina's up next. Just gonna say, she does have the long range advantage, however, her attacks are slightly slow, but a little bit faster compared to the others. Surviving, for the most part. Okay, so she survived up to the boss fight. Alright. Okay, so just like Shizuru. Hmm.
溶接のムマファンタスマがお相手いたしますわ。
とくと味わいな。
お逃げなさい。ごめんなさい、アンナ。行くわよ。みんなついてきて。
Yeah, at this point, you're just trying to really squeeze out as much damage to the enemies as possible when you level up your characters. Really trying to scrape the barrel of critical damage. Or just damage, period.
効果はあったよ。その身に刻んでおきなさい。
It's been a while since I've used Asuka. Rendering Storm. I do not want to use that. Had to use them all up, but she's surviving for now. Okay, she made it. Now.
風神空神大魔超量四方ミラゴラスミサイル下がってくださいまし
Second ultimate. And it should be just the Oni himself. And there goes the 50% health. Fuck, finally. Sora made it, but she had less critical points compared to Asuka. And I got all 3 stars with her. Let's see. Right, so Emily's next, so just do it from here. She has the auto shooting advantage, but I don't know if she'll survive, because the enemies need to be dealt a lot of damage. And I'm dealing with a little bastard ghost. Oh no, she's slow. Shit. Every loss is just basically a reminder that you need to level up your characters some more. That's all it is, really. Motherfucker. It's like a loading bar when you when you damage them. And then it's the succubus. This gonna be hard. Oh, it's gonna be hard. Good thing Ragnarok can freeze enemies and heal herself, because otherwise this would have been a nightmare for her. Don't fuck with the ice god. But didn't get this, so damn. No, I need to go back. Don't know if Rin will survive this. Don't think she can stun the enemies long enough for her to survive. That's a problem. Shut the fuck up, Toad. Fuck.
風魔宗家の執事として全力で参ります。風魔時子参ります。
What the hell?
私の邪眼からは逃れられないと知りなさい。
Okay.
私の邪眼からは逃れられないと知りなさい。の名にかけまして失敗はいたしません。
She's... Did I get less than 30 hits though? Fuck. Well, she survived, yes, but she took a lot of hits. Which is not what I wanted. Alright, I think before I go back to using Mirabelle, I'm just gonna use Nagi, who is my second strongest, so... She fails, then Mirabelle defaults and just continue with her. Until it becomes a pain in the ass to complete the other section, and then I'll stop there and grind for tickets to get Homer's Halloween support to upgrade. Okay, now for boss fight.
風の軌跡を刻み込む。さあ、一陣強風。嵐の
Okay, so then... How about now? Fuck. Alright, now. Look. Surely that has to be less than 30. Alright, we're skipping that. And we'll just do the rest, see if I can complete them. deep into territory.
フォーメーション精錬機械化部隊の神髄見せてやる。当然の勝利だ。任務完了。
Okay, that one I managed. I don't know why that third star is being a cancer to get. Alright, let's see. Nope. So I'm gonna take a pee break, so I'll be back in a bit. A lot of explosives and a lot of explosive stuff in the area. Okay, making progress. Indeed. Speed team with a big chest. Speed team with a 3-set chest. And I'm fighting against, what's her fucking name? Felicia. So how much? No. Lilum. She's a pain in the ass anyway. Yeesh. Right, what I will do, once I'm done with this for grabbing tickets, I'm gonna grind on medium difficulty since, yeah, just seeing that the tickets do actually scale up, depending which difficulty you play on. Well, hard mode, you definitely get a lot more, but it's a pain in the ass. Medium, to me at this point, it's not a pain in the ass anymore. I'm mainly just gonna use, like, a few other characters to grind besides Mirabelle. See which one's more convenient to go with. But I try to use like I'll try to use the others as much as I can. that little brat needs to be taught a lesson.
逃がさんストームキャットフォーメーション精錬機械化部隊の神髄見せてやる大パピよっしゃ大丈夫か歌詞ならあるぞこれ以上の戦闘続行は不可能か
Try that again, because I probably need to resist trying to use the ultimate until the time is right.
準備は万端かなら行こう
It definitely was close.
始めるかみんな続け大パレードぜそれじゃあ派手なやつだ始めるかみんな続け大パレードよっしゃ踊れこれ以上の戦闘続行は不可能か
So who's taking crack, to Debs or this event? Who's taking more crack, to Debs or this event? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stop there with the hard mode, so I'm just gonna be grinding on normal difficulty. What do you run for this? So how many tickets to get out of it through, let's say, three runs. Do like 3 runs.
回もいい式だったぞ。合格点をやろう。
Second one. Because that definitely looks like a lot of tickets already.
元気のタイマリン、上原凛、水産。今回もいい式だったぞ。合格点をやろう。
Alright, third round.
元気のタイマリン、上原凛、水産。燃え尽きろ、霹靂来訪気泡人。今回もいい式だったぞ。合格点をやろう。
Looking at the trajectory of that poll for the next time that's in the stream, it's gonna be a tie. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tie. Unless I do. Oh. Oh. Okay, I definitely get a lot more tickets like that. So. Give me Homura. There you are.
Ohayou gozaimasu, Waka-sama. 整理作業ならばお手伝いできますよ。
Attune increased by 8% when HP is below 30. Now by 10%.
さあ街へ繰り出そうじゃないか。
I don't have a lot of these. I need to make more.
おはようございます、若様。整理作業ならばお手伝いできますよ。おはようございます、若様。
Do a little bit of gold grinding and then I'll finish it up here.
任務ですわね。準備いたします。
Let's see, do it by level. Well, awesome then.
よーし行くぜ。この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。
主様。いえ、呼んでみただけです。
この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。この力で早速悪い奴らをぶちのめしてえな。
おはようございます、若様。
Magatama polishing tool, colorless. Okay, that's a new one. Like it's just a general polishing tool item, in case if you don't have the specific ones. That's new. Hmm.
整理作業ならばお手伝いできますよ。
Okay, wow, okay, I got a lot of small health potions. If you want to do the VR thing often. At this rate, I probably should start doing more. Now that I got all these health potions.
おはようございます、若様。若様に幸運がありますよ。
Nah.
おはようございます、若様。若様に幸運がありますよ。 おはようございます、若様。
If you want to add more beef to Mirabelle Dibs, I'd be more than happy to accept it. I'll be waiting.
整理作業ならばお手伝いできますよ。
So I guess on that, I'll pretty much finish it up here and find someone to raid. Even though there's not many people in the chat watching, unless you're still here, Helgast.
おはようございます、若様。
So, yep, that is it. I will no longer be streaming any more repeat events for this series anymore. It'll just be exclusively brand new events from now on. In which I did see on the Deb's Twitter that they are announcing a new Christmas event coming up. Or at least it was a Christmas event. Probably not. But a new event nonetheless, so that I will stream. Yeah, I don't know why people want to put realism into video games. I'll never understand that. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and raid knockers. It's not really any VTubers that I want to raid. Or Suki for that matter, since they're playing something else that I just couldn't give two shits about, to be honest. Raid starts. Alright, so I am not gonna stream tomorrow since I'm just gonna take that day off from streaming to celebrate Thanksgiving. And, oh, right. Then Friday, I will stream since I get off of work in the afternoon that day. So, yeah. And I understand I understand how you feel about Nox Hellgas. So, you don't have to join the raids. Just to let you know, I understand how you feel about knockers. So, yeah. See you Friday then. Maybe with Cult of the Lamb. So, good night.